Hey guys, another month, another video. As always, before we get into the fancy new stuff, let's see how some of last month's games performed. We're starting our review roundup with The Pirate Queen featuring Lucy Lou, a narrative adventure game that released on March 7th on the Quest and on Steam. Only a few reviews for this one have surfaced and none of them very positive. The game sits on a weak 48 on OpenCritic, but only from 3 reviews. Common conception is that the story is interesting, Lucy Lou's performance is great, but gameplay is severely lacking and it is very short with a playtime of less than 2 hours. Upload VR were a bit more forgiving than most, rating the game as 3 out of 5. Quote, The Pirate Queen, The Forgotten Legend is an entertaining debut title from Singer Studios, delivering an intriguing premise that held my interest with a convincing performance from Lucy Lou. Unfortunately, that's frustrated by minimal comfort settings and jank. End quote. The VR port of the voxel-based brawler Paint the Town Red released on March 14th on all major VR platforms. No critic reviews for this one, but user ratings are rather positive. Main point of critique here is that the game launched without co-op multiplayer support, and there's no guarantee that that will ever come. Also, the game uses the Steam Workshop for mods, so you'll only have access to workshop content on the Steam VR version. On Quest and PlayStation, modded content might come later, maybe. Despite that, we are sitting at a respectable 80% very positive on Steam at the moment. Max Master, the third-person, first-person hybrid platformer, released on March 21st only on the Quest. Also not many critics reviews, but those that gave it a try were very positive about the game. Road to VR rated the game a great 8.5. Quote, Max Masters is an exceptionally well-built VR platformer that, while not entirely unique in the space, is basically a very well-executed love letter to traditional platformers past. While we wish there were more first-person gadgets to help boost immersion and a greater focus on the game's story, putting it closer to Sony's universally praised Astro Bot Rescue Mission, fans of the platformer genre will probably have zero issue instantly clicking with Max Master's fun and recognizable gameplay style. End quote.
George, where are you?
Promise me you won't get mad.
Do you know what can happen to you for being out there? Why did you go?
Mike is like a brother to me, you understand?
Do Not Open is a mix of an escape room style puzzle and horror game that released in 2022 on PlayStation and Steam as a flat game. Reviews for this one were pretty terrible, people finding it to be more frustrating than scary. OVRDARK, a Do Not Open story, is a sequel to said game, this time built from the ground for VR. You'll fill the shoes of investigator George Foster. Exploring the mansion that hosted the events of the first game, you'll encounter your former companion Mike Gorang, the protagonist of the first game. This time though as your ruthless enemy. The game is about exploration and puzzle solving, as these types of horror games tend to be, but in VR, you know, it's a different beast altogether. Let's hope that the sequel will do a better job of being more terrifying and less frustrating than its predecessor. OVRDARK, a Do Not Open story, is actually already out on the PSVR 2. There will be a Steam release soon, but without a confirmed release date at this point.
You'll never be able to get out of here.
There are a bunch of virtual escape rooms to try to break out of. Escape Simulator is one of them. Not the most exciting name they showed there, but to the point. Escape Simulator released in 2021 as a flat game only on Steam. It's rather popular with a 94% very positive with over 10,000 ratings. On April 2nd the game will get a VR version as a free update. You'll love to see it. There's not too much to say about it, there's a whole bunch of rooms and different scenarios to rummage through, plus workshop support for tons of community-made rooms. You can play solo or an online co-op. Mid-April the game will get a price increase from $15 to $20, so if you're interested, grab it before then. How many VR boxing games are there now? I don't know, but it's a lot. The main idea behind this one is to make workout fun. You'll fight different anthropomorphic animal boxers, each with their own individual style. There's a progression system, defeating enemies unlocks new opponents, environments and gloves. Speaking of which, there will be special gloves with different properties. The game comes with a boxing tutorial, minigames to play and high scores to achieve. Only single player on this one, so the only way to beat your friends is via the high score, not via glove to the face. Mutant Boxing League is already available on the App Lab since last year. On April 4th, the game will also come to Steam.
Turn off your cell phones. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
C-Smash VRS is a VR reimagining of the Sega arcade game Cosmic Smash that released last year on the PSVR 2. It's a fun game, people just be complaining that they can't find a match for multiplayer. And I'm not terribly surprised, this just seems like the kind of game that would be a better fit for the Quest, no clue why they didn't bring it there earlier. Hopefully the Quest release will increase the player base enough to also benefit PlayStation players. In any case, they will have to wait a bit longer for that, as the Quest and Pico release on April 4th will not come with crossplay. But that is on the roadmap for later down the line.
Welcome to C-Smash VRS.
These men will regret coming here.
It's been a long time since I used one of these.
Howdy partner, there's a smell of gold and opportunity in the air, also of gunpowder and blood. In this wild west first-person shooter you'll step into the shoes of two characters, the bounty hunter Jack and the native warrior White Eagle, both on the search for ancient artifacts but for different reasons. There's a wide variety of historical weapons to make use of, old west inspired environments to explore, all sprinkled with a little bit of the supernatural. After the campaign you will unlock the endgame bounty mode, which lets you earn cash to upgrade your gear with unique weapon enhancement combinations. Not gonna lie, I can feel the jank through the trailer, but who knows, maybe it will turn out good. Black Trail releases on April 8th only on Steam.
It's about to get ugly. Get 'em, rookie.
An alien invasion has flooded Earth after an experiment gone wrong. Horribly wrong. The Big Shot Initiative was founded to fight back the swarm. Big Shots is a first-person inside cockpit mech shooter. Think MechWarrior but in roguelite format. As a rookie mech pilot, it is your responsibility to exterminate the alien scum. As per usual, each run will give you randomized upgrades. You can mix and match to create powerful builds. Between runs, change your loadouts with permanent upgrades. It's a typical roguelite thing. You can take on the alien hordes alone or in 2-player co-op. There will be crossplay, that's good. Big Shots is scheduled for an April 18th release on every major VR platform.
通信機ラグエルを自動起動。これからある死者の記憶を移植します。拡張情報を周辺視野に空間表示。
Japan in the near future. An AI plans to ascend to godhood by means of fear and violence. Its living weapons, aptly named Deus Ex Machina, invaded every major city and slaughtered everyone who would not obey. Humanity's last stronghold, the Tokyo Ark, is defended by enhanced humans called avatars, equipped with weapons crafted from their fallen comrades. They are labeling this a narrative VR action JRPG. It's kind of a sequel to the 2013 PS Vita game Soul Sacrifice, or at least it plays in the same universe, and they actually had the core development team of Soul Sacrifice working on this, now under the umbrella of Third Verse. Third Verse don't have the best track record. Most of their releases like Swords of Gigantua or Altair Breaker have a bit of a mixed reception, but maybe this one is the one. Soul Covenant should release on April 18th on every major VR platform.
最後の命令だ。生き残りなさい。
Again, pretty slow months. Last big month for VR games was in December, and I don't see that trend changing anytime soon. There are actually only 2 games that are announced for this year that I'm genuinely excited about, both without a release window yet, at least none that is more precise than 2024. But there will probably be some surprise hits, some title that nobody saw coming, so better subscribe or you might miss them. See ya.